प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। Jai. So immediately getting into practice, what I want to do is we will start singing the Kirtan and I will share my screen. If you are online and if you see your name, then on my screen, then you will follow. You will have to sing. Abhiram Gopal Prabhu, would you also like to sing today or no?
Yes, Prabhuji. How can we miss the opportunity of learning from you?
Are baapre. nahi. Okay, so I have Natasha Mataji, Nirbhay Prabhu, Bharti Mataji, Rakshita Mataji, Raksha Mataji, Tara Chand Prabhu. I just want to know, is that Prabhuji? Tara Chand Prabhuji?
Yes, Prabhuji. Yes.
Tara Chand Prabhu is there, and Prabhu, Ryan and Mataji are also there.
Yes, Prabhuji. They'll join soon.
Yes.
Acha. Okay, so I had several names here, so then let me quickly just move these. All right, Nirbhay Prabhu, Anand Kishori Mataji is there, Bharti Mataji is there, Anika Mataji, are Anika and Aditi with you, Bharti Mataji, or no?
No, Prabhu, she decided that she will not be gracing us.
Okay. Is Bhavya Mataji there today, or Gomahi Mataji, or Shri Prabhu?
They are all considered as a kid, so they are going to join at 4.
Okay. All right.
Yes, Prabhuji, there was some confusion because we were not sure if kids are going to be there at 3 o'clock one or 4 o'clock one. So I did write that 4 o'clock will be kids. I don't know.
Perfect, Prabhuji. This is Krishna's arrangement. So, Raksha Mataji is there. Is Aradhya also with you, Mataji?
Hare Krishna Prabhu, she was also supposed to come at 4. She is downstairs.
4 o'clock is good, Mataji. I'm just making sure that I don't show on screen names of participants who are not here. Rakshita Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Yes.
And then, so the only addition I have from my end is that we will have the great auspicious opportunity to hear Tara Chand Prabhu sing as well. Tara Chand Prabhuji, are you ready to sing today with us?
Prabhuji, I will try, Prabhuji, but हम लोग तो hardly we can sing actually.
That's okay. Jai. Hare Krishna. So I will start now. I will share screen and you will see my name on the screen and 2 personalities for whom we are going to sing today. And then when your name appears, we will have you sing and then we will repeat. Okay. So let me share my screen. This is Radha Shyam Sundar of Alachua. Very special to me. So I will start on behalf of all of us and then we will begin. Okay. Jai. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Can everybody follow? Hare Krishna. You can go on, unmute yourselves. And yes. And let's try to sing. Let's see how it comes.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
This was amazing. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama Rama Hare Hare.
So Natasha Mataji, go start once again. You are leading now and we will follow you. Go ahead.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Again, Mataji. Hare. Go ahead, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Everyone. Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare.
Go ahead, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Haribol.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
हरि बोल।
Hare Krishna.
आनंद किशोरी माता जी। वेरी नाइस निर्भय प्रभु।
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Everyone. Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
भारती माता जी।
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Everyone. Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
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 Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
अच्छा माता जी।
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Everyone.
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama
Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
तारा चंद प्रभु जी।
Hare Krishna, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Rakshita Mataji. Rakshita Mataji, can you go next? Rakshita Mataji, maybe you are on mute. Not sure if you can hear us, Mataji. Okay. We will come back to you. Otherwise, uh, Anandini Radha Mataji, has someone joined us? Prabhuji? Not sure. Anandini Radha Mataji. Okay.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandat Pranam.
Dandat Pranam Mataji.
Okay.
Mataji, would you like to sing once the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, the tune we are singing today?
Prabhu.
No problem, Mataji. I couldn't hear you if you said something.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Everyone. Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
So, thank you for this, Prabhuji's, Mataji's. This was very nice. Now, I want to quickly do couple of things today. So, we will do some more practice right now. Where is this presentation? Okay, so this is here. And for the Mradanga, what I am thinking is that I will share a video and
Prabhuji, can Ansh also sing? He wants to sing also.
Oh yes. Oh yes, yes, yes. Please, Ansh turn now.
Launch it here.
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna,
Hare 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 Rama
Hare
Rama Rama
Hare
Hare.
Amazing. Rakshita Mataji, I think I see your this thing is on unmute now. Can you try going once? We could not hear you if you sang earlier, Mataji.
Yes, Prabhuji. Okay, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Okay. Thank you so much, Prabhuji Mataji.
Prabhuji, the Deepika ji also here. She would like to try.
Please, please. Yes, go ahead.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Haribol.
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Mataji, what is your name again?
Deepika Prabhuji, Tarachand Prabhuji's wife.
Yes, yes. Thank you, Mataji. No, I just needed for noting it down. All right. So now, couple of things now. I am so happy, Deepika Mataji, right, to hear from all of you. A couple of things how we will go about this. First, I wanted to sing all of you once again on this dhun, this tune, so I could get some idea for all the mradanga players, because now we are already on time for Kartal. I have shared a video. Okay, this video is teaching the basics of the beats called bol are tere kheta, tere kheta. Okay, you may have heard this. So te re on the close side, and then kheta, you will see that. If you have some idea, my request is that you see this whenever you get time this week, tere kheta, and practice it. And I would like to see how you are playing it either today or next time, so we can go from there to understand. Let's see if we have time before we are joined by His Grace Advait Pran Prabhu today for the Kirtan. Two things. First is, next time I want to continue this format, and I have a very sweet request to all of you. Okay, all of you are seeing screens, and what I did was that my favorite are Shri Shri Radha, Shyam Sundar of ISKCON Alachua. So I just put their photo. I want to customize this. I don't want our names flashing there. I want our worshipable deities. So whoever is your favorite deity in your WhatsApp group that we have, Tunga Vidya group, you please share. Okay, so if you are if you like Jagannath, Baldev, Subhadra, Maya lot of, let's say, Rajapur, then you please share that, and I'll try to get that photo and put there, so that when you sing, you look at your worshipable Lord. Okay, so or Narsinga Dev, or whoever you like. Jai. Okay, so we will do that, and practice. Sooner or later, we all have to practice. So His Grace Advait Pran Prabhu is joining. So what time wait, we will see if we get some time today to see the Mradanga and see if we can get the Tere Kheta done. And my last point that I want to make is that art, kala, is all about practice, and I am looking forward next week to do a lot of that, where next week we will just try to sing along. Okay, so I will explain that format next time. Meanwhile, try to sing along with Maharaj, okay, whenever you get a chance, and try to copy him while he is singing. Try to sing with that. All of you sang most wonderful. I'm so happy to hear all of you sing today. And with that, first I would like to welcome His Grace Advait Pran Prabhu Ki Jai. Some old friends meeting.
Hari Bol.
Hari Bol.
Hari Bol. Hare
Bol.
Krishna.
Hare Prabhupada Jai. Hare Krishna.
Jai.
Hare Krishna.
Wow, it's so
Thank you
nice to
so much.
see
Yes,
Abhiram
so
Gopal
nice.
Prabhu, nearby Prabhu after so long.
See you, Prabhu.
So we are very grateful to have
See you,
Advait
Prabhu.
Pran Prabhu. I think everybody remembers Advait Pran Prabhu. He has been to Lansing a couple of times. We are missing him badly. He came and did such a beautiful program in Diwali, and beautiful lecture, beautiful Kirtan, and also before that he came with Maharaj, and Mataji also came. So both of them serving so nicely. They are big inspiration, as I had shared many times before. Prabhuji was the one who first told me in the college that, Prabhu, what you are doing 5-6 rounds, not like that. You have to do 16 rounds. And he was like, really. I think he jumped from like 2 rounds to 16. And then he inspired me. So I'm very, very grateful to Prabhu for all the wonderful inspiration he has given me in the last 15 years. And repeatedly, he has been a source of inspiration for me. Every time, I look at him, there is something new, which I learn. I remember in those days when we were in Manipal, every day Prabhu will not eat even a morsel or anything unless he unless he's done with 16 rounds. And many times he used to go to Krishna Mutt in Udupi, where he was taking the prasadam most days. And in spite of being in such a atmosphere of MIT, Prabhu was practicing bhakti so nicely. It was, really reminding me of how Prahlad Maharaj was in the middle
I
of
have to interrupt Prabhu because many of the things are Prabhu's own exaggerations by.
And when I was not in US, still I used to see so much energy in him. First time I heard about Yugal Kishore Prabhu was also from him. I mean, one of the first time. I may have heard few people around that time, but he was also one of them who initially told me about Yugal Kishore Prabhu coming to Detroit and how inspiring he is and things like that. So, and now I see Prabhuji giving lectures, Bhagavatam lectures. He's just like breathing out scriptures, he's shlokas.
I'm very grateful for all the kind words that Abhiram Prabhu is showering on me. It's just his own nature of glorifying everybody and finding good, even when there's not so much good. So very grateful for
we are very grateful you could join
inspiration.
Because I know with so many other duties, responsibility, Mataji is expecting. So of course Prabhu is busy, temple services and others, and I'm very, very grateful. I think.
Thank you for the opportunity, Prabhu. Very grateful.
I thank Ram Kumar Prabhu who could.
Yes.
Because I requested Advait Pran Prabhu a few times, but it wasn't working. And Ram Kumar, actually I missed. You should go in disciplic succession, and I was trying to approach Prabhu directly. So
yes, Ram Kumar Prabhu is our source of inspiration and guidance here, the Farmington Hills area. So we're so grateful.
Thank you, Prabhu. I'll stop now so that we can utilize your time in the best way. Thank you, Prabhu.
Sure. Hare Krishna. Again, very grateful for some kind words. And again, although I'm not deserving of it, I'm just taking it as a blessing so I can reach that state that Prabhu was describing by his mercy. It's so nice to see Nirbhai Prabhu brings me all wonderful old nice memories from Manipal.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Thank
Hare
you.
Krishna.
Thank you. So nice to see you too.
Yes, likewise.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Dandavat pranam.
Dandavat pranam, Mataji. Very nice to see many of your names, some of your photos or videos. I've had such wonderful welcoming by all of you, and we were in Lansing, whether it's a Rath Yatra or different programs we've been attending. So it's very nice to associate with all of you virtually. And so without any further ado, we'll spend the next few minutes. And I think Ramkumar Prabhu did mention that this first session is more like meeting, greeting, getting to know each other. And I think we know many of us here in this forum. Prabhu said many of us do have kartals. Some of us may not, but we'll be getting kartals very soon. So we will probably go over introduction of playing kartals, and before that, the mood in which we want to use the skills of learning kartals, some pranama mantra associated with kartals, and then we'll just probably go over the next few sessions of what the structure of this learning of kartals would be like. So just to begin with, again, there are some YouTube videos too, of course, that we can refer to. But the word kara means hands, it's clapping, and tala is the rhythm in which we clap. So the skills that you would need to play kartal is getting a sense of the beat, right? To know when the beat has to go in terms of the kirtan being sung. So that's about kartal. And again, since I don't know how many of us are having the right beat for the kartal, I think we will discover that as we go along. And there is also an instrument, or it's also an app called Metronome. So Metronome, basically, if you Apple search it in Apple Store, or if you have that instrument, it will give you a certain beat so that you can get a rhythm to understand how Prabhu, I think, has been teaching singing, and how along with singing comes the beats. And along with the beats come playing of kartals and mridanga, the percussion instruments. So Prabhupada, in one letter in 1969, had told a devotee that us devotees, we are also in a fight, right? We also are fighting a war, and we don't have handguns or hand grenades. Rather, we have kartals. That is our weapon that we use to fight against Maya, to play, to sing the kirtan, to engage in chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. So, of course, this is the Sankirtan movement that Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu inaugurated, right? Krishna Varnam Prusha Krishnam Sango Pankajja Parshadam, right? His Parshadam, he came with his associates to perform the Sankirtana Yagna. Yajanti Sumedasa, people who are intelligent will partake in Sankirtan Yagna. However, he made Haridas Thakur as a Namacharya, where Haridas Thakur was the person chanting the holy names of the Lord whole day, like 192 rounds. I know many of us know that Yugal Kishore Prabhu is having this, this endeavor, and I'm sure Ramkumar Prabhu would have given a class. I'm sorry, that is about Vaman Dev, but this evening Yugal Kishore Prabhu is giving a class on Haridas Thakur. Many of us devotees he has inspired to chant 192 rounds from tomorrow noon till midnight Monday. I haven't even gone to chanting half those number of rounds in a day, of course. But the point I'm making is, he made Haridas Thakur Namacharya, a person who chants the holy names of Krishna. He didn't make anybody Kirtanacharya. Or he could have made Mukunda Das, Mukunda Datta, or other Kirtaniyas, Vasudev, who are singing very nice Kirtans, Swarup Damodar, as Kirtanacharya. He never did that, because the focus is to chant the holy names of Krishna. He knew that many devotees would be skilled in chanting the holy names with instruments, but everybody can chant the holy names on beats. So the point is, kartals, mridanga, singing is subservient to chanting the holy names of Krishna. So in that mood, praying to the holy names, we should learn some skills of learning some of these instruments for partaking in Kirtan and also for preaching. So having said that, we will start with the pranama mantra of the kartals. So every instrument is an expansion of Balaram. So Balaram is the one who gives shelter to all of Krishna's paraphernalia, whether Krishna's temples, the floor, instruments, Krishna's bed, his pillows. The whole spiritual world is an expansion of Balaram's Shakti, which is the Sandhini Shakti. So in that mood, we will chant this pranama mantra of Kartal, which by the way I discovered today. I've been playing Kartal for a little time, but I never knew there was a pranam mantra. So because of Ram Kumar Prabhu's mercy of engaging me in the service, the pranama mantra is Nama Jagannathaya Gaurangaya Namo Nama Namaste Kolo Karatalya Namo Kirtana Na Mandali. What it means is I'm paying obeisances to Jagannatha, Lord Jagannath, to Gaurangaya Namo Nama, to Lord Gauranga, to Karu Karatalaya, to the Karatals, which is an expansion of the Lord Balaram, and to Kirtana Mandali, to Kirtan of Krishna itself. So having said that, since I have Jagannath and Gauranga Mahaprabhu here, maybe you can have darshan as well. So this is Gaurangaya and is Jagannath. And of course there is Kartal that many of us have with us. So it is said of the different stages of bhakti, there is a certain stage which is ruchi, which comes in the performance of bhakti, at which stage it really doesn't matter what the tune of the kirtan is. Many times, right, when we are in a kirtan and the devotee is out of tune, then the devotee, the kirtan leader either chastises or tells the devotee to stop playing the kartal. I remember in 2007, just before coming to America, I got a chance to go to Vrindavan and I was playing kartal for Aindra Prabhu. In 2007, every evening, Aindra Prabhu used to perform kirtan before Gaurarti. And I remember I picked up the kartal and I was playing. I was very new to playing kartal. And at one point he shouted at me, he said, "Stop playing." I was like, "Oh Krishna," I can't get it out. Because many times there's a rasabhas if you're not chanting or you're not playing kartal in beat with the kirtan itself. But of course, when it's a personal bhajan of relishing kirtan, at a stage of devotion service, it's only the holy names which give us all the nectar. So I'll stop there and we will see what the time is. Okay, so we can start with, I know many of us already play wonderful kartals and I'm not an expert in playing kartals, but I can share a few things that I learned. When I went to ISKCON Bangalore, I took some kartal classes under a Bengali devotee for a few months, so I can just share a few things that I learned. So this will be the course that we will go through. First thing we will learn is how do we hold the kartals? What is the right way of holding kartals so that we don't hurt our fingers or our knuckles when we are playing kartals, right? As we go faster and faster, the process of holding the kartals. Second thing we will learn is the beats of kartals. The 3 beat, which is the basic beat, right? 1, 2, 3, and a matra, an empty matra. The 4 matras, out of which the 3 will be the beats of the kartals in a basic, simple, slow kirtan. So we will learn that and we will practice together. Third thing we will learn is the fast beat. Of course, that's the very famous ISKCON beat that all devotees like to play as the kirtan speeds up. So playing the fast beat along with the specific mantra for the fast beat. And then we can learn a variation of the fast beat so that we can have some variations while playing the fast beat. And then we can learn with the Damodar Mas, Kartik Mas coming, we will chant Namam Ishwaram and Damodar Ashtakam prayers. So we will need the 2 beat. So we will learn a 2 beat. And then finally, the 5th one will be a variation of the 2 beat. And in between, we will learn how to end a kirtan with playing the kirtan ending beat. So I think between 5 or 6 beats, we should be able to cover most of the Kirtans that we will be singing and playing for in the Hare Krishna movement in ISKCON. Is that okay, Ram Kumar Prabhu? So, do we want to start today with, if devotees have kartals, with holding the kartals or playing the basic 3-beat? And I feel so insignificant with so many Kirtan leaders, so many wonderful devotees here in front of me. So, do we want to start with the basics of holding the kartal and playing the 3-beat with the Kirtan, and maybe hearing some of you play along with Kirtan so that I know if you understand the beats?
Yes, I think that's a good idea.
Okay. So, holding the kartal, right? Those of us who have a kartal with us can practice this of how do we hold the kartal the right way. So, there are a couple ways to hold the kartal. So, one of the ways that the devotee had taught me was this, is that you want to first hold the kartal in your left hand. So, you take your left hand out and you and basically this portion of the finger, right, just below the line that you see here, you line that up with the string of the kartal and you bring it all the way to the edge here, and then you flip this around and you grip it with your thumb. So that is one way to hold the kartal. So again, I will show it. So here, you slide it all the way down and you rotate this clockwise and you have a firm grip at the very vortex of the kartal, which is right here. So that is the first way. So that you will be able to move this around and at the same time, you have a firm grip. And this will be specifically helpful when you perform the Kirtan as you go faster and faster, right? That is one way. And just for the sake of it, because we are discussing how to hold the kartal, and another way to hold the kartal is that one devotee showed, where you have a lot of gap in between here and you can learn both the ways and see whichever you're comfortable with, right? You hold it here and then you move your fingers in clockwise direction 2 times to have the same grip that you get here. So both ways are good. It is your own preference. Right here, you go around clockwise 1.5 times. So now again, you have the same grip. The gist of this is that however you end up, you should have a firm grip here, because if it is loose here, that the kartal is dangling, then you will not get the right grip to play the faster beats. And again, the left hand, because you've already held this in this hand, left hand, it's easier to go around this way. So basically here you go counterclockwise. All you do is you go around one way. So here you go counterclockwise and you grip it. And then your fingers, you see many Prabhupada's Jai Radha Madhava tunes where Prabhupada releases his 3 fingers to get the open beat. We'll talk about the open and closed beat. So ideally, you should be able to leave these fingers and have a grip only with this. But of course, you have these fingers to help get the open and closed beats. So just to see who else is here. I know there are no videos for everybody. Of course, Nirbhay Prabhu and Abhiram Prabhu, but this. So Bharati Mataji, Hare Krishna.
So that they can see who has the kartals and who doesn't have.
So just to get a feel of where we are in learning Kirtan, have any of us, how many of us have played kartals and are comfortable with the beats? Of course, Abhiram Prabhu, Nirbhay Prabhu says 50-50, maybe a little bit. I've heard Prabhu play years ago, of course. I see Seema Mataji.
Yeah, Hare Krishna Prabhu, yes.
Hare Krishna.
I never played this.
Probably most of us are new, we don't know how to play. So I think you start doing that way, it will be nice.
Okay, and then gradually we will get to know who is at where. Okay, so Here there are technically 2 types of beats in Kartal, but technically there are 3, but we use 2. So these are the 3. One is when you're holding this together, when you're holding all the fingers and you're not letting the vibration release, that is called a closed beat. So closed beat, these 2 are hit together without an open sound. That's one. That is the low frequency. Then there is a low frequency where you hit it here, which is closed. And then there's an open one where you hit it here, right, which is less than half of the kartal, and you open you release the contact of your fingers so that the vibration is let free, right? So this is closed and this is open.
So just a quick question.
Yes.
So can we hold like this or we have to hold like this?
No, you can hold like this too. Yes, you can hold like this.
Fine.
Sorry?
Is equally same thing, like whether we hold it like this or like this. Like close means, I think with a thumb you can close, and with this, and then I think you're mentioning this way.
Right. So your right hand, right? You're asking if you can hold like this. Yes, you can play like this too. In this case, you have to control it not with your fingers, but with like a part of your knuckles here, right? First, I will show with the fingers. Then we can see the variations of that using the knuckles as well. So if you do the knuckles, you have to release the knuckles for the open beat. So for the closed beat, you should have the vibration which is closed. So from this angle, maybe you can see. So this is just something that I showed you. This is the lowest frequency where they both are perfectly aligned with each other. We will not use this in the 3-beat mantras, but you will use it in the middle of a kirtan later on. So this is the first one. But the closed beat we use for the 3-beat mantra is this closed beat here, where it's not completely closing each other this way, but there is a little bit of gap in between each other, but it is still a closed frequency. That is the middle closed. Then there is an open one where you are releasing it by releasing your fingers. Let me place this in an easier position. Okay, this might be helpful. Yes, so here, this is the closed. So here you're still holding it this way, right? The way you held the initial kartal with that grip. And here you use the 3 fingers to release for an open beat or keep it closed for a closed beat. So the 3 matra mantra will go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. So this is technically 4 matras. Each one is 1/4 of a matra. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4 is an empty matra where you don't do anything, right? So 2 closed, 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 open, empty, closed, closed, open, empty. So 1, 2, 3, gap. So it's a total of 4 matras. And if you learn the concept of matras and open and close beat, then Mridanga also follows the same kind of concept where you have a closed note and an open note and an empty matra. So it goes this way. So do we want to see each one individually playing to see how you're holding the kartals and how you're playing?
Can I show Prabhu first?
Please, yes.
Like this. Is this okay?
Yes, sometimes some kartals are not the best, so the open matras does not sound very good, but generally in open matra should sound like the frequency of it should be prolonged.
Okay. एक second.
Yes. Jaya Radha Madhava Jai. Huh? Okay. My wife is asking me not to sing.
Prabhuji, I have a question.
Yes.
So I saw that you were releasing your knuckle on the third beat.
Yes.
And Prabhuji, and I noticed Atul Prabhu releases his thumb.
Thumbs.
So what role of thumb is there? Like, what do we have to do with the thumb?
So thumb is also, so the thing is, I have seen Prabhupada also release the thumb sometimes. The way I have learned is thumb gives me the grip of holding the kartal here, right? That is giving me the grip here, the thumb. So I release with my fingers. But in case you're holding it a different way, where your thumb is used as a pivot to release and hold, for making it an open frequency versus a closed frequency, then you can use the thumb. So it's based on what is comfortable with you. So let's see, Prabhu, can you show the one where you release the thumb? How do you have the grip of the kartals?
Priya,
So in this, yes.
The other one I think was this one.
Yes. So the only thing there is that, again, there is no right or wrong. I have seen Prabhupada's videos where Prabhupada releases the thumbs when he plays Jai Radha Madhava. But the fact is, when you release the thumbs, if you're comfortable, it's great. But when you release the thumb, you don't have a good grip of the kartals with only one finger. With two fingers, generally the grip is even better, especially when you're playing faster. When you're playing like, you play faster, you would need that good grip, because if you start losing the grip, then you may not have the right grip on the kartals to have controllability when you're playing the fast beat. But whatever makes it more comfortable to release the kartals to open the vibrations, that you would want to do.
Both of them you need practice, and whichever you find comfortable, you can play any beat, like fast also in either of them, hopefully.
For fast, I will show you fast. It will be a beat where you grip the whole kartal this way, and then you play a certain matra, a mantra, like ta, ki, te, ta, ki, te, ta. So there you have motion of the kartal as you play faster. Ta, ki, te, ta, ki, te. So that you don't have you have the open and close through the way you move the kartals and play that way. So we will come there after this. So okay.
Thank you.
So does anybody else want, like maybe one by one we can go over playing the 3 beat to see where we are?
Prabhuji, I have a problem. So
yes,
I feel that if I let go of my knuckles or my thumb, either way, I am not able to hold it like so. But my close, open is coming out good. So it is. I am not. I am not open.
Can you do it in front of the camera? We couldn't see.
Okay.
Yes. So Mataji, so the sound is coming okay. It's not bad, but if we want to learn it the right, because I see you're holding it this way, right? So you're playing, you're doing right?
Yes.
So with that, there are two things. Again, the intent of this is to play nice kartals for glorifying the kirtan, right? But if you learn the right hand, if you're holding it with the right hand motion, then it will help you if you're playing kartal in the long run, and the sound also will be a little better that way. Let me see how you're holding the kartal. Yes, so where is your thumb finger? Is the thumb having a good grip?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Your
I
thumb,
feel
there is a
I
problem
feel
with
my
the grip.
kirtal is very heavy than what your kirtal is. So that's why.
Yes, so that's one other thing. If you're buying kartals, again, this is Temple's kartals, ISKCON Detroit. It's a bigger kartal, it's louder, but generally I would go with the smaller kartal, slightly smaller with a more sharp frequency. That will help because it will be lighter for us to play and it will give a better sound. So again, this is good also because you're playing two closed, one open. So it will give you the same beat, but the vibration, if you do not release it, so you can see the difference. If I hold it this way versus you will have a more open vibration when you play the open beat. So,
Prabhu, Dandavat Pranam. Prabhu, do you mind if I share one tip?
please, Mataji, yes.
So I learned both ways. I have
Okay.
learned with holding this way also, and I have learned with the thumb also.
Okay.
I
Please.
would say whatever devotees find convenient, you can do.
Yeah.
But I think the most important thing with a slow beat is getting the closed sound right. So if you are playing with the thumb, right, if you're using your thumb, sometimes it's hard to get the closed sound right. So one thing you can do is hold the rim of the kartal with your thumb and get that closed sound. So if that is more comfortable for you than this, you can hold the rim of the kartal with your thumb in order to get that closed sound. And before actually going to the 3-beat, you can actually practice that closed sound. Because many times we forget that we have to make a closed sound and we just play like that, and that doesn't sound very melodious. I don't know. I mean, but you can practice the closed sound with if this is more comfortable. If this is more comfortable, of course, you can do this also and practice the closed sound. But if this is more comfortable, make sure the thumb is on the rim of the kartal and not close by. Because if you continue doing this, you will still get an open sound. So if you hold it along the rim, you will get a closed sound. So just practice that closed sound, and then slowly you can do close, close, and release, open, close, close, something like that. So sorry, Prabhuji, I don't mean to.
No, thank you.
To interrupt. I just thought I should share.
No, please. Anybody can share this way, and thank you, Mataji, for sharing. That's a very good point. As long as from a closed and open sound perspective, yes. As long as it's closed. So whatever makes it easiest for us, it should be closed, open, and empty matra. That's the whole concept.
Can I show Prabhuji?
Okay.
Can I show it to you?
Please, Mataji. I can't hear. Is it the sound? Do you need to turn your volume up?
Can you hear it now, Prabhuji?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yes, Mataji.
Mataji, I think you are on like iPhone, many
Yes,
smartphones.
Prabhu. Yes,
What they
Prabhu.
do is they enhance the spoken voice and they cut down on all other sound vibrations. So it's canceling the
Okay,
kartal.
I'll show it to you later. Then I guess I'm actually in the driveway out in the temple.
We can see
So
it.
the wind is blowing the so
Yes,
okay.
yes. You can show in person also, Mataji.
Okay, Prabhu.
The only thing is, when you do the open beat, you are doing the open beat in the same format, right?
Yeah.
Rather it be not completely on each other. If there's a little gap here, when it's open, then this area of the kartal will help release the vibrations more. This versus, see, so
So half of the kartal,
yeah, half of
like
the kartal.
half of the
Yeah.
kartal. Maybe it's loose. I'll show it to you. Maybe
Okay.
you cannot hear it.
Sure, Mataji, we'll see that in person also.
So, Advait Pran Prabhu, at this
Yeah.
point also, I would like to tell you that I feel we should continue with this exercise. Is very important. At the same time, the little participants of 4 o'clock also who are here for Kartal singing have begun to join us. Just thought
Okay.
to.
Sure. So we'll take some homework back from here so we can practice this. And also to make it easier, also there are a couple links that we can share. That's on YouTube where a devotee is showing us, right, how to hold the kartals, how to play the 3 beats. And you can watch that video and see whichever practice of holding the kartal and playing is easiest. And next time when we meet, maybe we can see each one individually after you have practiced for a few days, to see how you're comfortable with holding the kartal based on what you heard today from different devotees and also the video that you would see. And then individually we can correct you or instruct if it sounds good or if there's a better way to, in a personalized individual manner, how to play this 3 beat. We can do that practice next week and then we can go from there. Is that okay, Ramkumar Prabhu?
Guruji, you are perfectly in charge of this. I'm just here to learn myself.
Okay, so if we have, what's the time right now? I don't have, is it 4 o'clock yet?
About 9 minutes past 4 o'clock, Prabhuji, 4:09.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Prabhu.
Okay, so we will have the kids join in for the Kartal session now. And I think I will send the link following this video and then we will connect in
Okay, Prabhu.
next week.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you. Prabhuji's messages.
When you were speaking, really this, we had all the participants, so some of the sections you won't have to repeat, but Hare Krishna. So Anand Kishori Mataji, I have a question. I know there are many devotee children who are joining us now, and then right after that they have a school thing that starts at 4:30. Is it?
So what we are doing today, Prabhuji, which Bharti Mataji also agreed to, and the kids agreed to, is 4 o'clock to 4:30. We're going to have music class, so Kartal and singing, and then from 4:30 to 5 o'clock they will have their own kids class.
Okay.
So that's what was planned. Do you think they would need a little longer with any other thoughts, Prabhuji, you had?
I would defer that to certainly to Advait Pran Prabhu, whatever way we want to. If you please consider if you want to go a little extra, Advait Pran Prabhu.